so excited you guys have come to join us here in Fogo Island, where together we're all going to create Canada's next great cocktail. I know a lot of you have flown from across the country to meet us here today. I think it's going to be a beautiful thing. I think you're some of the best bartenders in the nation.
Cheers.
Yes.
Teamwork.
When thinking about making the next Canadian cocktail, you definitely have to stop and reevaluate and think about what is the Canadian identity, what is the Canadian taste. But we talk about diversity, we talk about how big the country is, how many places there are, how many people there are. So I really wanted to create a cocktail that would be approachable and be appealing and simple.
We talk about the Caesar being Canada's current cocktail. Well, and the reason why it's so easy, it's because there are only certain ingredients that you have to go and buy, because 90% of Canadians already have Worcestershire, and we all have salt, and we all have a lemon, easily accessible, Tabasco. So this new cocktail was that for me. It was like making sure that everything was easily approachable.
I wanted something that every Canadian does. And it was perfect. When I met everyone at the airport, someone walked in with a coffee off the plane, and it was a double-double. I was like, there's nothing more Canadian than a double-double. I wanted whiskey as a base, and then I wanted that morning coffee kind of feel to it.
The inspiration for my cocktail and the flavors literally come from, in my opinion, what the earliest settlers and also the Aboriginals, what they would have been drinking. I mean, ultimately, in Canada, everyone who came here and shaped our country, they're survivalists at their core. And for me personally, Canadian whiskey is kind of like the Canadian climate. It's both tough and soft at the same time.
As soon as you connect with another bartender, you've got friends everywhere, anywhere. Even in competitions, I don't really ever think that too many people get too tied up in the competitiveness that, you know, it turns people against each other. I don't really think it's ever like that, but to put the focus on collaboration instead of competition, it really brings the focus back to like our relationships between us and building ourselves up as a community.
I wanted the bartenders to showcase our national spirit, Canadian whiskey. So I was hoping everyone today would use our Lot 40 100% rye whiskey, quite a bit of it in the base. And then I was hoping for Canadian ingredients. I actually thought most of the cocktails would be very similar. They were completely different, and their stories were amazing. It made it a lot more difficult choosing Canada's next cocktail. But when it came down to it, we needed to pick one that spoke more of Canada than the rest. And we picked Kate Bushell's cocktail out of Montreal, Quebec. She did what I love in a cocktail. She kept it simple, but still very interesting, and the flavors blended very well. It's a tall, refreshing, beautiful to look at cocktail, and I hope everyone's gonna like it as much as I did.